Hello! Hey guys! Welcome to my humble home on the homestead. It's a couple days away from Christmas, and doesn't really feel like Christmas around here. I've got one ornament on my ficus tree right here, but that's about the extent of my Christmas decorating. My house is completely trashed because I've got some shit going on down here. There's a bike. This is a Mongoose full suspension XR75. I don't know where it came from originally. Probably a department store bike, but nonetheless, it's in pretty good shape and it's got pretty good components on it, you know, Shimano components. And so what I'm doing here today is just getting it rebuilt, basically, fixing everything that needs to be fixed, replacing cables if they need to be replaced, you know, adjusting the brakes and the derailleur, shocks, all that good stuff, because it's in pretty good shape, and I want to polish it up, make it look real good, and give it away. That's my goal. Like tomorrow, or even today. If I can finish it today, then I want to post it online today and give it away today for some kid who needs a bike for Christmas. So it's just kind of like one of the things that I like to do, kind of like a Secret Santa sort of deal, but you know, everybody will know it's from me. I'm not going to be secretive about it, but whoever this bike is going to go to is totally not expecting to get a bike, and that's the part that I like about it. So they're going to get one. So I'm going to keep working on this thing and keep you guys posted as I go. All right. So I had to take a break and go cut some firewood up on the Grand Mesa today. And then I came home and the dogs were hungry, so I had to feed them. But made a little more progress. I've got this thing, the new the same chain is on there, but I got it all cleaned up, lubricated with chain and cable lube, and now I just got the wheels done here. Hey Ranger. Wheels are greased with good old wheel bearing grease for a car. Hey, works pretty good for bikes too. And got the preload set on these guys. I'm pretty sure nobody's ever done this before because it looks like a fairly new bike, and honestly most people never ever adjust the wheels on their bikes. Almost every single bike I get, the wheels are untouched. They're just whatever they are from the factory. And usually they're pretty tight. Like, I think they over tighten the bearings just to be, well, because they're probably put together, you know, by a machine. It puts a certain amount of torque on it. But I think it's just a little bit too much. And after the initial grease or whatever they put on there, the lithium grease, assembly grease that they use, wears out, it's actually a pretty tight bind, and you know, the wheels don't spin as fast as they could, you know, because there's that additional friction. So I like to set the preload by hand and make sure I can spin the axle like without any load on it, you know, like from the center bolt. And if I can do that without any lateral play in the axle, then I go ahead and I tighten the jam to that location. I just spent like half an hour putting the derailleur back together because I didn't think it was going to work because it got kind of damaged from the chain. It's got lots of really rough surfaces. I'm going to have to smooth it out with a grinder. Anyway, there it is. I got it mostly put back together. New brake cable. I was working on the front derailleur when I realized that this one that I put on there is not going to work. It's for a type where the cable comes in from the bottom for like a road bike or something. So I gotta make the one that I have work by grinding it down. Basically, this is what the issue is here. As you can see, all those grooves and cuts in the chain. So this became maladjusted. It wasn't aligned properly with the chain. So when you would try to shift into the high gears, it would basically jam. And that's what started to cut those grooves into the chain. People trying to force it in. So I'm going to smooth that out and put it back on there, which means I'm going to break the chain again. And that's always fun. So, but I think I'm going to call it a night. You know, I've done as much as I can for today. I'll get back at it tomorrow, and somebody will have a brand new bike, brand newish bike. So we'll pick up tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good night. Hey there, guys. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve now. I have been busy running around like a chicken with my head cut off here. Look at this cat. That is so fucking cute. Anyway, the bike's done, except for one little detail. At the front tire, I noticed wasn't holding air. The back tire's doing great. It turned out to be a cracked valve stem. So no repairing that. I didn't have any way to repair it, so I just had to go to Montrose to get a tube. That is the closest city to where there is another bike shop that's actually open and has 24-inch tubes. I stock tubes here at the homestead in my little bike shop, but not 24s. That's such an uncommon size. But you know, kid's bike. So anyway, here I am fixing this. I got other Christmas gifts today, so I'm just in a real giving mood. So in a little bit, I'm going to be posting this bike for sale. I mean, not for sale, for giveaway. I'm going to give this bike away. It's a pretty nice bike. It's actually in really good shape. I didn't find anything wrong with it. The wheels are true. Chain's good. Everything works. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Nothing's torn. Like the shock boots are good. The brakes are good. It shifts good. The only thing I had to change was one brake cable, the brake cable to the rear, which is a real common replacement. So I'm gonna go ahead and put air in this thing. If I can get him off the tire, he's so damn cute. Anyway, that's just too cute. He's so damn cute. One kind of seat that tube really good. Since these are really hard to get, I don't want it to flat because of a pinch flat or something stupid. And ta-da! It is done. A basically brand new, rebuilt Mongoose XR75 full suspension 21-speed kids mountain bike. So all built up, shift's good, everything's working great. I'm just gonna verify that kind of really quick. Yep, nice and smooth. So that'll be great. The brakes work great. Everything's shifting smooth, shifting easy. I'm just going to leave it as is right now and try to get some pictures here. So each one of these bikes that I do takes me about a day, about 8 hours labor to take it from basically trash to fully functional and polished. Now there's a few things like those stickers right there. They actually look a little better now that they're not flaking right there. A little bit of mud left right there. No big deal. But for the most part, it looks brand new and it's ready to ride. I noticed that before. I might have to adjust that before I give it away tomorrow, but it's fine for a photo op. There's just the handlebars aren't quite square with the fork, so I need to correct that still. But I can do that real quick before I load it in my truck tomorrow. So anyway, I'm gonna get some pictures of it real quick. Hopefully I can suck some out of this video, but you guys have seen the bike there. This has been my vlog. This is my Christmas gift to one lucky kid in the community, one lucky family in the community. I wish I could have built more bikes, but I've just been so crazy busy. I really had to just really force myself to get this done by Christmas, and I was really hoping to have more, but it's difficult to get time in to do it. But I am going to build up more bikes and be giving more bikes away in the future, so stay tuned. Peace and have a Merry Christmas.